Welcome back, and joining us now is Kathy Sutherland, business owner here in Invermere. Kathy, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
No problem. Now, you and your husband Dave are the owners of a successful food-based business, Dave's Hot Pepper Jelly, here in Invermere. What's the journey been like from starting that business up to where it is now in the context of doing it in a small town?
Well, it's one of those businesses where when you're doing food production, you start really small. You want to start out of your own kitchen, and then there's health requirements. You move to another kitchen, and there's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears along the way, a lot of hard work. You get to the point where we are now, where we could move to a bigger city, to a bigger center, and increase our production faster and possibly be more successful. We don't know for sure that could happen, but we choose to stay here. This is where we want to be.
What impact do you think the small town has had on the success of the business so far?
Well, because everybody in town knows each other, and everybody's so supportive of businesses in the area growing and being successful, because without businesses, you can't really sustain a community and you can't grow a community. So I think from a business perspective, there's a lot of support there, but also there's a lot of feel-good support by people that know us, that knew Dave for years before I even met Dave, and just basically want to see someone in their town do well, be successful.
So with that in mind, you talked about the opportunity to leave town and grow the business. You've chosen to start the business here. Are you planning on just sticking it out and staying here?
Oh, absolutely, we'll stay here. We will definitely 110% stay here. This is home. It will always be home.
Now, it's been home for your husband a lot longer than it's been home for you.
Yes.
Where did you come from, and what was the transition like moving to Invermere?
Well, I'm from Calgary, and my parents had a place in Radium when I was 9 years old, and we would come out here often, and I always felt like this was home. And for some reason, Invermere was drawing me more than Radium. I don't know why. I can't explain it. And I made a plan in my 20s, and I moved here. So I've been here for 13 years now, and the area I just always felt like I should be here, and I was right.
It is a much smaller town though. Did it take a bit of getting used to? You're being a city girl and all that?
You know what? So many people have asked me that, and honestly, it did not take getting used to. Yes, there were times maybe when I've wanted to run out and grab something at 8:30 at night from a hardware store, and lo and behold, small towns don't have stores open at 8:30 at night, especially on a weeknight. That maybe took a little bit of getting used to, but I never ever felt inconvenienced by it.
Now, if you could describe this town in one sentence, how would you do that?
Invermere is a beautiful, vibrant, peaceful community.
Perfect. Now, the town is unique in the sense that it's very much like a touristy town. You have a lot of people coming in and out throughout the year,
yes.
And big differences between the town in the winter and the summer, isn't it? And
yeah.
How do you deal with that contrast, that transition, and is it something that you enjoy?
I love the transition. I love it when things wind down for the community. When things get slower, after golf is over, before ski season starts up, there's a lull in the community and things are quiet. I enjoy that. But behind the scenes, that's when our business is really busy, is our fourth quarter with out of town business, right? So I do enjoy, though, the influx of tourists in the spring. It's an exciting time when, town starts getting really busy again. People are coming in. I think I have a little bit of a different opinion of it than maybe everyone else, because I started out as a tourist. So I kind of see both sides of, coming here and really appreciating the area, and then knowing that you get to wake up here every day.
And I guess also appreciating the fact that a lot of those people that are coming in are helping sustain businesses probably like yours in the summer. And
without a doubt, without a doubt. We are definitely a community that relies on tourism, and that's a fact. And I don't mind that at all.
Do you think the town does a good job of welcoming those tourists in?
Absolutely,
yeah.
Absolutely. We have an amazing Chamber of Commerce in place. With the women that run that are just exceptional, and we just have a really vibrant community of a lot of small business owners, people people that are probably happy because we live in the mountains. Of course you're happy when you live here. It's beautiful.
Now, outside of making the hot pepper jelly, what do you and your husband enjoy doing around this area?
Well, we work other jobs, so we're busy working a lot as well. Like a lot of people in this area have to have more than one job to sustain living here. We love golfing, kayaking, camping, fishing, skiing. Our son snowboards, hiking. I mean, there's endless things to do here.
And is that another part of the reason why you're 100% committed to staying here? You enjoy that lifestyle of being able to have that small town community and while running your business, but also have all of those things you just mentioned kind of at your fingertips?
Without a doubt, yes.
Well, Kathy, thanks so much for joining us on Where You Live.
Thank you very much for having me.
And thanks to our other guests, Steve Hubrecht and Katie Watt, and to the Pine Logs Cultural Centre for having us out. We'll see you next time on Where You Live.